You said you never envisioned yourself going to college.
Oh, yeah. Well, I just, like, I didn't because I didn't know why I would want to. Because the idea of college was, like, I was really interested in social justice and activism coming right out of high school, and I just saw all these community organizers dealing with like border issues, human rights stuff, environmental issues, all these things that were taking place in the Tucson community, like in the border towns of Nogales, like, and I wanted to be working there, and it never seemed like college was going to help me solve any immigration policies. It never seemed like college was going to help me understand how to be a better organizer. And that's all I wanted to do, was be an organizer to change the community for the better. And it just seemed like college was a place that took you away from the community. And I just would meet kids in college that had no clue of what was going on because they had never spent time like in low-income communities. They had never spent time on the border. They had never met anybody who was undocumented. They had never like experienced these things that I felt really passionate about. And so I didn't see myself going to college because I couldn't figure out why I would go. Like, it didn't seem like I could benefit from it.
Yeah, I mean, to me, college was like a bunch of party kids. Like, I knew you had to work through it, but I knew the majority of the people there were going to be a bunch of party animals, or like, I had that stereotype already, and that kind of turned me off for a while too. Like, why am I going to be going to a university that's very well known to like slack off and party and not give me the type of, the type of stuff that I want to learn?
Yeah, and I think now I understand that there are a lot of those people there, but that there are classes that you can take in, like, I don't know, the history of resistance movements in Spain. Or, like, just like, there's a lot of really cool classes that I never even knew existed. And I think that I just hadn't met those people yet. And that's why I thought college wasn't for me. Because I had never heard of any of the, like, more liberal classes. I had never heard of, like, even women's studies. I had no idea that that existed, or Mexican American studies, or American Indian studies, or rhetoric, like all these programs now that I'm really excited about. And I wish that, like, recruiters had talked about those kinds of things, like, when they came to our school. I wish that my counselors, like my advisors in high school, had really, like, wanted to know what I was interested in and could say, like, oh, here's this program or a degree that you can get. But it was all very superficial, like, you're just gonna go because you have to.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, like, none of the advisors took their time to get to know me, to try to help me and pursue what I was going to go for. It wasn't until the advisor that I spoke to recently for the college that I'm going to now, it took them a couple months to get me to fill out paperwork and do everything, but they kept trying. They never gave up on me, and that's why I went back to college, because someone didn't give up on me, whereas everyone else had.
And I wonder if that's just because they have to deal with so many students all the time. It's not, like, physically possible to get to know all the students and answer all the questions. So thank you for your time.
It was a pleasure.
Likewise.